So we're trying something different this week. Bear with me. I'm here with my good buddy Taylor Scott, who is on the other side of the country in sunny California. Taylor, what is up?
Hey, how we doing?
Doing good, man. Thanks for making the time. Taylor and I go back to the days of Disney when we were young bucks, and this past week he put out his first book. I'm so proud of this guy. It is a great book. Y'all need to read it. Ballgames to Boardrooms, Leadership, Business, and Life Lessons from Our Coaches We Never Knew We Needed. Taylor, tell us what the book is about.
Well, thank you very much. The book is about something that we all share, and that is getting up every day and going through your day-to-day grind in corporate America or wherever you work. And all I've done is I've taken a bunch of lessons that I learned when I grew up playing sports, mostly basketball, and I know that many of you and many people wherever you're from grew up playing a sport of some kind. And all I'm doing is I'm saying all those things that we learned from our coaches, all those principles we learned in our sport growing up, when we apply them all today in our boring, mundane, sometimes menial job in corporate America, it's amazing what happens. You start to like it better than you did. You start to kind of get through some of the frustrations. You start to make relationships with people that you really couldn't get along with before. And before you know it, all the things that helped us have fulfillment and meaning when we were little, for me playing basketball, if we apply them today, can help you have fulfillment and meaning in your job today in corporate America. So I'm just using sports to kind of bring us all back to center.
Great, great. Well, you and I always geek out on marketing when we get together. So that was another reason why I thought it would be perfect to have you. You know, this is this little forum, usually, some observation and then a question to just get some conversation going. And I get so much value back from people, and I'm so grateful that people comment and we have this dialogue. It's been really fun. So what's an observation that you've had recently that you think might be of interest?
Something that it's not a new thing. I keep going back to it, and that's the idea of stories and storytelling. And you and I met working at Walt Disney World back in the day, and so we have that sort of in our career paths. And so we kind of learned from Disney, the storytelling brand of all brands. But it goes deeper than that, and it goes further than that when you look at other industries. So I've been thinking about brands that tell great stories, and they do it in such a way that motivate people to buy.
Yeah, I think it makes a lot of sense. So you were telling me before there was a recent sort of thing you passed by that really kind of caught your attention and spoke to that.
Right. So we flew back from Kentucky. We went home to visit the family. We try to do that every summer. And so it was 2 nights ago when we connected through Las Vegas, coming back into San Diego. And so Las Vegas airport, like many people, you walk through it 1,000 times. Sometimes it's more fuzzy than other times when you walk through the Vegas airport. But I was fresh as a daisy the other night. We land. We're going from one gate to another, and we walk by the Life is Good store in the McCarran Airport in Terminal C. And I've always known about the Life is Good brand. You and I have talked about that before. We're big on PMA, positive mental attitude. And I used to do the whole One More Step Revolution blog and all about optimism. And so I'm walking by, and the Life is Good store in Las Vegas airport, they have, and I sent you a picture. Did you get the text? I sent you a picture. I took a picture of it. On the outside wall, facing the passersby in Terminal C, there's the story of Life is Good. And I didn't know that. I really didn't get that how it started. And then it caused me to look at lifeisgood.com. It caused me to read about the Jacobs brothers, and they lived in a van trying to sell art. And then they just came up with this Life is Good slogan one day when their backs were against the wall and $78 in the banking account. And now I want to go buy Life is Good merchandise because I know their story.
Yeah, it's a remarkable story. Great Boston-based company. So with that, I completely agree with you. The power of story is really critical for brands and marketing, but even more, I think, today, because, as you said, You can see the story when you pass by in real life. You can jump on the website. There's so many more points to interact with brands that storytelling that comes out across all the different platforms over time is key. So let's toss a question out, and then we'll wrap it up.
Okay, I'll toss it out. I get to do the Brady Sadler toss out?
Do it.
All right, so what we want to hear from you is what are the brands, or maybe it's a small business. Sometimes Brady likes to use that, which I love. What are the big brands, or what is a business, or what is a mom and pop that because of their story or the way that they tell their story motivates you to want to buy their products and associate with them as a brand? There
it is. Taylor Scott, Ballgames to Boardrooms. Love you, buddy. Thanks for hanging out.
Love you, bro. Thank you.
All right.
Hey, life is good.
It certainly is.